Hey guys, Lockie here and welcome to episode 8 of FIFA 16 West Brom Career Mode. To start off with today's episode, we do have a home game coming up against Leicester City. So Leicester do travel to the Hawthorns and we will definitely be hoping to grab 3 points here. Obviously Leicester are doing really well in real life, but in this game they are doing very poorly indeed. But so are we. Obviously we're just above the relegation zone. And well, if Leicester win here, they're going to move above us, and that means we're going to go down into the relegation zone, which will be a disaster if we do. But Leicester may think they could actually win this because we have. Oh, if you didn't see last episode, we reduced to 8 men against Norwich City in our second game of the episode. And we are missing Robin Nockay got sent off, Johnny Evans who got sent off. So there's our two centre backs. We are missing and also missing Nathan Redmond on the wing. But McManaman, as you can see, slides into that right mid. Sessegnon on the left, Ryan Gould at cam. And Browning makes his first appearance for the club in that centre-back position with James Chester next to him. So, as we look at Leicester's side, it's pretty strong. Like, they've got Saul Huth at the back, Mahrez, who's had an incredible start to the season in real life, Kramaric, who Chelsea were interested in, the Croatian, but up front. And as talking about Kramaric gets on the ball here. He does well as he gets past, sends the ball into Jeffrey Schlupp, and Jeffrey Schlupp hits that well wide and non-threatening the keeper. But a couple of minutes later, Lucas Romero gets on the ball. He gets past Kante, but Inler tackles him, and it's a quick counter-attack. And as Okazaki gives it to Kante, he gives a great ball to Kramaric. Kramaric is one-on-one and does score and make it 1-0. So the worst start possible for West Brom and the best start possible for Leicester. 16 minutes in, Lucas Romero. I tried the fake shot around past Inler, and it was just stupid by me because he picked it up. Okazaki passed it to Kante, and then Kramaric put it in the back of the net. So it's 1-0 for the away side, and it's a really disappointing start. But in the 29th minute, Hector Bellerin gets on the ball here. The quick Spanish right back does incredibly well as he sends in a low cross, and well, Berahino had a hit, but it was well blocked by the defender, and Kasper Schmeichel did pick that ball up. So it still remains at 1-0, and just before halftime, Ryan Gould does have the last shot of the half as he takes the free kick, and it just goes wide of that side netting. So unlucky there from the Scottish player. And as you can see by our stats, it's pretty even apart from the possession where Leicester have got 55% to 45%. So shots-wise, 2-2, but yeah, I think we can make our way back in this game. But in the 49th minute, Ryan Gould does do well here. He sends a good ball to Rondon. Rondon cuts inside, has a shot, and it nearly goes over the bar. So nearly deflect into the back of the net, but Leicester lucky to get away with that one. And in the 60th minute, as Kante has a free header here, and he really should have done a lot better from that position, as he had a pretty free header, so really bad marking up from our players. And straight away, just after, it's Rondon who gets on the ball here. He slides a great ball to Sessegnon. Sessegnon takes a big touch. He cuts inside, and as he cuts past Kante again, he has a hit. It's well blocked, and Ryan Gould should have done so much better with that opportunity. I couldn't believe he missed that. Like, it was a really poor. It was poor by me. I should have done a lot better with that opportunity. But Nathan Dyer gets on here. The Englishman does. McManaman does track back, but he gets past McManaman, and then Dyer gets past the whole defence somehow, and then just shoots wide of that post, and it remains at 1-0. So we're incredibly lucky. Like, just look at this. It was very close. It was a great effort from the Englishman, the ex-Swansea winger. So in the 74th minute, though, again, this time it's Sessegnon who loses the ball. Kante gets on the ball, gives it to Christian Fuchs, who starts a great ball to Okazaki, and Okazaki tries to chip the ball for some stupid reason, and it remains at 1-0. So in the 80th minute, again, Okazaki's on the ball. He gives it to Kante. Kante slides it to Dyer. Dyer gives it to Ulloa, and Ulloa just misses. So the Argentinian striker nearly scores, but it was just by that post. But in the 86th minute here, as you can see, we're getting a bit desperate here, and it is a 4v1, and Nathan Dyer's on the ball here, and Ulloa's through. But if it wasn't for I bring out the keeper, and then McLean hacks him. It gives away a penalty, and this time he doesn't get a red card, but he gets a yellow card. So maybe a bit lucky to not get a red there, because it was a tackle from behind, but I did try to get the ball, not the man. As you can see here, yeah, it probably could have been a red, but for once we didn't get a red card. And Okazaki is stepping over this penalty. Can he give Leicester the win? Oh, he's hit the bar, and well, we survive for now. Is there a chance to snatch a point from Leicester. They have been very good, Leicester. They probably deserve the win. And as Berahino sent in this ball, it's our last opportunity of the game. Ruben Loftus-Cheek off the bench gets his header saved. So thrilling stuff here. And Lindegaard does come down. Lucas Romero sends in the ball. McManaman can't get to it, and it somehow falls to Ujoa, and that is game over, really. So, disappointing result, because it should have been a 3 points without a doubt, because Leicester are most likely a team we want to be on top of the table when it comes to the end of the season, because we're around that sort of not range, but team quality of the team. So 1-0 for Leicester. The away side will be travelling home with 3 points, and it's so disappointing. But as you can see, suspension is over. Scout has returned, and this guy looks pretty bloody good. Like look at that 80 to 94 as a cam. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, it's perfect. So Scout Report has not Scout Report. The Scout Feature Star has returned, and yeah, I'm going to be training him up a lot. But as you can see, it's the end of the month. So Scout Report, a couple of players are growing. Lucas Romero is up to a 75. Ryan Gould is in bad form, but he's growing. Like Loftus-Cheek's up by 2, but I think he can grow by even more. Serge Gnabry, who we haven't used that much this season, has grown a bit, but I need to use him a bit more, I reckon, because our wingers at the moment haven't been that good. Maybe Redmond's done alright, but he hasn't still been fantastic. But as you can see, we do train players, including that new winger, our Scout Future Star, and as you see, he gets a D. Hinako gets an F, but Redmond gets a B, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek and our other Dozy, I don't know, whatever his name is, our other squad player. But as you can see, our second game of this episode is away at Old Trafford against Manchester United. So a real challenging game, and we're in such bad form. We will be lucky to not get absolutely thwacked. Like, we have been so poor. We're like in the relegation zone. I haven't played well. Like, I'm still getting used to the team, but at least we can welcome back some players, including Noke and Evans. But as you can see by Manchester United's team, they're starting Paddy McNair, which is surprising. They've got Smalling on the bench, so he must be getting rested. Lingard as well. So they're playing maybe not even their full strengthened side. So it's a bit of a weird one. But top teams do that, which is a bit odd. But as you can see by our side, we do welcome Redmond and Evans back to the team, and Gold goes back to the bench. So in the second minute, though, early on, they're already looking like they can score, as Daley Blind gives the ball to Fellaini. The big Belgian man gets on the ball here. He does really well to get on the edge of the box, has a hit, and if it was a good save against Lindegaard, who is returning to his former club. So hopefully he can have a fantastic game. We would need him to have a fantastic game, I should say, as well. But in the 13th minute, as Daley Blind gets on the ball, he gives it to Memphis. Memphis does well again. He somehow makes space, and Daley Blind has another shot. Lingard makes the first save. They swing it back in, but nothing comes of it, and it remains a 0-0. But in the 17th minute, Daley Blind gives it to Lingard. Jesse Lingard, the Englishman, gives it back to Marion Fellaini, ex-Everton man. Gets on the ball here. He's just finding Cavani. Edison Cavani, who they must have signed, gives it to Daley Blind, and Daley Blind just misses that shot, and it's still 0-0. So very, very lucky so far, and somehow we haven't conceded, because they've been all over us like a cheap soup. So in the 27th minute, Memphis gets on the ball, but he loses it to Saido Berahino, and Berahino's on the attack here. Somehow he gets past Paddy McNair, and he gets past Diamond. Can he score and be an upset? No. Romero makes the save, and it remains at 0-0. So good save from Romero, but that's very promising stuff to see that we are actually attacking. That's our first shot of the game. And as you can see, I do make a stupid error of Lingard, and Diamond gets on the ball because of Daley Blind. Daley Blind does have a hit, but it's well saved from Lindegaard. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but it was stupid nonetheless. So it remains at 0-0 in the 42nd minute, and in the just after half time, we do get a free kick in a dangerous area, because we can swing it in. Boccagnoli, the Belgian's going to whip it in, and Robin Knocker has a free header, and he just screws it up so much. It was a shocking header, and he should have done a lot better in that sort of position. But in the 76th minute, we're somehow holding on. Can we get a very, very good draw because it doesn't look like we're going to score. But as Valencia gets on the ball here, it's well safe Lindegaard. But straight away, Lindegaard gives it to McManaman. The Scotsman gives it, tries to step over around Fellaini, gives it to Ryan Gould, another Scotsman, and then he gives it to Nathan Redmond. What a ball that is to Iheanacho. Iheanacho's on the ball at the moment. Gives it back to Nathan Redmond. Redmond does well. Ronaldo chops inside, beats Darmian, and has a hit, but it's just wide of that post. What a goal, what an upset that would have been if we had scored with 10 minutes to go. But so unlucky. And well, 5 minutes to go, is Phil Jones gets on the ball. They've gone all out attack. They want this win, and Cavani gets on the ball. The Uruguayan does swing it in, and well, Valencia gives it to Rooney, and he scores. So it's unbelievable. We hold on for 86 minutes, and Rooney just leaves the West Brom in just tears because we had hold on for 86 minutes. We were playing so well, and yet Rooney somehow was shocking defending in the first place, letting Cavani swung in a good ball. Valencia had all the time in the world, and that's how the game would end. So a disappointing result, but you got to give the boys a bit of credit because it was never going to be easy. It was going to be a real challenge to even get a point from this game. So if you did enjoy this, do leave a like. So thank you all for all the support. It's been much appreciated, and if you do like this, do leave a like and subscribe to the new channel. And I'll see you guys for episode 9 very soon.